Morning. The Finance Committee of the 4th Reserve District of Cook County will come to order. And would the Secretary please call the roll?
Commissioner Beavers is absent. Commissioner Butler. Commissioner Collins. Commissioner
So
Daly.
Are you taking care of yourself?
Commissioner Fritchie. Commissioner Gaynor.
Of course.
Commissioner Garcia. Commissioner Gorman. Commissioner Murphy. Commissioner Reyes. Commissioner Schneider. Commissioner Silvestri. Commissioner Sims is here. Vice Chairman Steele. Commissioner Suffredin. Commissioner Tobolski. Chairman Goslin.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you. The Secretary has informed me that there's a quorum present and we can conduct the business of our committee. Mr. Secretary, are there any changes to the agenda?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. An errata was distributed, which corrected a couple of item numbers. Item number 12 FINA 0036, which is which are the committee reports, and 12 FINA 0037, which is the revenue and expense report.
Noted. Thank you. Any members have any changes? Before we begin, allow me to wish you a very happy Groundhog Day. And we'll begin with Vice Chairman Steele on disbursements.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We move approval of disbursements 12 FINA 0022 through 12 FINA 0035 on page number 3 of the disbursement reports.
Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Gorman. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. In the opinion of the chair, motion carries. Committee reports. Finance Chairman. Litigation. Commissioner Silvestri.
Mr. Chairman, I move approval of the litigation report of January 19th.
Second.
As amended.
As amended. Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. In the opinion of the chair, the motion carries. Workman's Comp, Chairman Schneider.
Thank you, Chairman Goslin. Move approval of the report of the Workers' Compensation Committee Subcommittee of Finance of February 1st.
Second by Mr. Steele. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. In the opinion of the chair, the motion carries. Vice Chairman Steele for the revenue report.
Move to receive and file the revenue report 12 FINA 0035.
No. 37 as amended. 37 as amended. And there's a second? Second by Commissioner Murphy. Discussion. Before we discuss, Ms. Thomas, why don't you discuss the revenue report and then the expense report, if you would?
Good morning. Looking at December 2011, if we think back to November 2011, I talked about $2 million worth of additional property taxes coming in, and you'll see that reflected here now with revenues going from $60 million to $62 million, November compared to December. I do want to highlight that this is just the end of December. This is not a final number for 2011. So as we are getting into closing out the year and moving into audit zone, we'll have a lot of accruals on the revenue and expense side. So just sort of keep in mind that this is simply the end of the month and not the end of the year. We'll be bringing back revised numbers for the total year 2011. Not much to highlight. Again, $2 million is basically the only change on the revenue side from additional property taxes coming in. On the expense side, we've gone up a little bit more, another additional $4 million. And so the gap right now, with the year not closed, but just looking at straight month-to-month operations, is $18 million that revenue, unaudited, exceeds expenses. The largest chunk of that ends up being property taxes that were accrued back to 2010, in addition to between $5 and $8 million of vacant positions that contributed to that $18 million gap between revenues and expenses. So again, as I've said in the past, in 2012, we anticipate that number being much smaller as we hire on an awful lot of staff. We have an awful lot of vacancies that we're filling now.
Any questions, discussion? Being done, the question is, shall the revenue report be received and filed? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Opinion of the chair, the motion carries. Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn by Vice Chairman Steele, seconded by Mr. Daly. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Opinion of the chair, motion carries. Meeting is adjourned. And the next meeting of this committee is on Thursday, March 8th, 2012. Thank you.